And now it's time to go to Amman, Jordan, and my colleague, Daniele Pagani.
Thank you very much, Mandy, and welcome back to Amman. With me, Daniele Pagani. Well, today is the day after a rescue which we can safely define miraculous. We are talking about the 12 boys from Thailand and their football coach who finally got rescued, and they were saved after getting trapped inside a dark and flooded cave. And this is a story which kept the world waiting, and literally the entire country of Thailand held its breath for 17 days. And it is also a story of collective willpower, which is the only thing that brought back to safety and literally light these 12 kids and their football coach. My colleague Siddhan Sibal was on the ground to understand what it feels like for Thailand now that all the boys were rescued.
It was a race against time for the rescuers who were trying to pull out these boys. So when they announced that they have managed to save the 12 teenagers and their football coach, celebrations broke out. Chiang Rai has been at the center of the world's attention. One can sense the mood of the nation from one of the local cafes here.
I'm very happy. Here, no problem. Everything is very happy. Very happy. I'm sure for Thai people, especially the parents and like everywhere in the world, really like happy. Really happy for them. Like came out like healthy.
The entire rescue mission was an impressive example of international cooperation. People cutting across nationalities, language and other differences came together to save those boys stuck up in the caves. It was a stellar effort, and the moral of the story is hope is real.
Celebrations were also seen at the Mae Sai Pratisthat school, where 6 of the 12 boys go to. Teachers and students gathered at the school gym and prayed for the well-being of the team. With Siddhan Sibal in Chiang Rai, Thailand, Bureau Report, WION.
Rescuing 12 kids, many of them very uncomfortable with water and swimming, and their football coach from a cave which was flooded and dark, was definitely not an easy operation, and it was only possible because there were hundreds of rescuers who came from all over the world to offer their expertise. They are the real heroes of this story, and it is thanks to their expertise and their bravery that it was possible to bring back to life these kids who got trapped inside a very dangerous environment. And we at WION want to salute all the rescuers from all over the world who came together to rescue these kids. Take a look.
A crowd waiting outside erupted in applause as the last batch of divers exited the Tham Luang cave. Late Tuesday night, divers who freed the wild boars posed for the shutterbugs. A 17-day perilous operation was finally over. But as the world celebrated the rescue of these young boys, an Australian doctor was mourning the death of his father. The last man out of the Thai cave, Dr. Richard Harris, was informed of his father's death minutes after he wrapped up the mission on Tuesday. Rescue teams from across the globe had made Chiang Rai their home for the last few days. as they raced against time to save the trapped boys and their coach. Their relentless efforts leading to the success of this long and painstaking mission.
You know, the key challenges would definitely be the difficulty of this dive operation. You know, you had the weather, you know, it's dark, what's the conditions in the cave, what is the conditions of the children. So our role here was to advise and assist our Thai partners as well as the international Thai search and rescue teams on what was the best course of action for this rescue.
It was not just troops from different countries that flew down to Thailand. People from different walks of life with expertise in rescue operations landed in Chiang Rai to help out.
The volunteers provided from the divers to the reporters to the translators. They were all very important in the whole process, so everyone could understand everybody else. So they had the experts, even SpaceX. With equipment, and I don't think everyone volunteered and spent their own time, their own money to come and help.
We the most happy is that the first time we heard that the boys we found them groups, so that the most happy that we already had, and after that through the time now everyone is leave the cave. Okay, so. I mean, this planned project is a success.
The boys were discovered on July 2nd. A British diver found them huddled in darkness on a muddy bank inside the flooded cave. Jonathan Wallington was among the group of divers who flew down from the United Kingdom to offer assistance in the operation. His mother is more than relieved that both the boys and her son are now safe.
It's very tense. It's very unusual to see your son on television and everybody saying so many kind words about him. I mean, is this my son they're talking about? And then when they lost one of the members of the team, again, it makes you realise that these things do happen. And I knew that I wouldn't be happy myself until we had a perfect result, which I understand we have now.
The Thai government requested assistance of several countries who sent in their teams without batting an eyelid. And for that, the government of Thailand is thankful.
ผมในนามของรัฐบาลไทยต้องขอแสดงความขอบคุณอย่างสุดซึ้งในความเสียสละและความมุมานะในการปฏิบัติงานของผู้มีส่วนเกี่ยวข้องทุกคนทุกองค์กรประชาชนจิตอาสาและสื่อมวลชนทั้งไทยและต่างประเทศที่สนับสนุนทั้งองค์ความรู้กำลังคนเครื่องมือและอุปกรณ์ต่างๆตลอดจนกำลังใจและไมตรีจิตจากมิตรประเทศทั่วโลกจนทำให้ภารกิจในครั้งนี้สำเร็จได้ด้วยดี
What began as a misadventure ended up becoming one of the biggest stories of survival. And the credit lies with the rescuers who triumphed over the impossible. Bureau Report, WION.
The rescue operation was an extremely difficult operation. It is not easy to get out from a flooded and dark cave, 13 people, many of them even not familiar with water and swimming. It was a multinational effort, and India too had a very important role in this rescue operation. The Indian embassy in Thailand had in fact recommended to the Thai authorities that they could use Pune headquarters the firm Kirloskar Brothers Limited's expertise in pumping out the water from the flooded cave. On India's insistence, Thai authorities did use the services of KBL experts who offered technical advice on pumps that were used in the rescue operation. Dewatering the cave was crucial to ensure safe passage of the rescue teams into the cave and an easy exit for those trapped inside. This major contribution by India received much appreciation among volunteers in Thailand.